Building confidence on camera. This is by far one of the biggest things that streamers struggle with. Even I struggled with when I first got started. But how did I overcome those challenges of being on camera, turning on the camera, being able to speak in front of the camera? What are some of the things that I did to be able to overcome that? And hopefully today you can overcome those challenges as well, so that people can be able to see your face, see your emotions, and be able to connect with you on a deeper level. So number one, the first thing that I did was I started to talk to myself. And it sounds kind of crazy, but you want to talk to yourself as much as possible. And when I say talk to yourself, you really want to do it everywhere. When I was brushing my teeth, I would talk to myself in front of the mirror. When I'm driving in the car, I would talk to myself inside the car. I would just have conversations. When I was playing the game, I would just talk to strangers on the game. You say, well, Curry, you know, that's talking. That's not being in front of a camera. It's a little bit different. But a lot of the times, the reason why you're scared to turn on the camera, sometimes it's physical appearance, but most of the time it's because of the way that you speak or the things that you're going to say, or not knowing how you're going to approach this. So first, you do got to get comfortable speaking to a camera, speaking to someone that's not physically there, but imagining that somebody is there. And the easiest way to do that is to think of your best friend. How do you approach talking to your best friend? What are the things that you do to be able to go ahead and connect with them? So you want to make sure that you're doing that. Then from there, like, know where to look. I think it's important that sometimes I'll look away, but for the most part, you want to make eye contact with the camera. Now, you don't want to be super locked into the camera, but look a little bit above the camera. To the viewers, it's going to look like you're making eye contact, and occasionally look away. Remember, you're talking to a friend here, and you treat everyone like an individual, like you're just talking. And when you do that, you're not having a conversation with your friend just being locked in. You have a conversation, you look away, you think. So you also got to get comfortable just being yourself on the camera. And the easiest way to do that is to know where to look. So that way, when you get your gaze off of the camera, you know exactly where to come back to be able to re-engage. So those are some of the things that I did. Also, know what it is that you're going to talk about. I think it's super important. Confidence comes from knowing what it is you're going to say, knowing from what it is you're going to do. And if you have an idea, and I talk about this frequently, about creating a plan, creating a structure, understanding what you're coming into your stream to be able to do, it's going to give you a little bit more confidence right out of the gate, because you're going to know your topic, you're going to know what you're talking about. So you really, really want to lock into that. It's super important. It's something I did early on. It's something I constantly do. I'm currently doing it right now. I'm not coming into the stream without a plan. I have a plan. What am I going to talk about today? How do I build confidence on camera? What are the topics I'm going to hit? Having confidence and knowing what it is you're going to talk about. And most of all, what is the biggest thing you can do is practice. Practice, practice, practice. Turn the camera on, do a mock stream. Do you know how many times I would turn my camera on and sit down at my desk, do a live stream, but never go live? Why? Because I just got to get comfortable knowing that the camera is there, but there's nobody here. I just got to get comfortable knowing that the camera is there and I'm just able to talk and have engagement. So do a practice stream, turn the camera on, get fully dressed, get ready to live stream, get all your stuff ready to go. Not only does this help you develop a flow, but again, it's comfortability. You got to step outside your zone, because first off, you got to get comfortable with the camera. You got to get comfortable looking at the camera. You got to get comfortable talking to the camera. You got to get comfortable, just like when I'm looking at the camera now, I don't see a camera. I see my perfect viewer. I see the person that's my friend. I see Dom, I see Shauna, and I'm just talking directly to you guys. I see everybody who's in the chat, and I'm just like, you know what? How would I approach the camera and talk to the camera as a friend? So that's number one. Remember, speaking is a big part of it. So when you do a mock stream, you're going to get that practice in. And what else can you do? Look at other streamers. Take a look at other streamers to see what are they doing to be able to engage. And I'm going to talk a little bit about, because sometimes it is a physical kind of fear of being on the camera. But at the end of the day, the biggest challenge is you want to look at other streamers. You want to look at other people. How are they engaging with their community? What are the things that they're doing? What are the things that they're talking about? How are they appearing on camera? Are they more lax? Are they more energetic? Or what are they doing? And then just look to emulate that. Take it to your practice zone. Every single video game has a practice mode before you dive into the actual game. Apex has a firing range, so I could work on my gun skill. Same way, create a mock-up stream, practice, get in there, get comfortable with the camera, and before you know it, you're not going to know that it's on. So with that, streaming also requires a lot of energy. You got to be pumped up. You got to be able to project your voice. And not all streamers are like that. Some streamers are more chill and relaxed, and that's cool. But you also got to know yourself and know when is the best time for you to be able to stream. When are your energy levels the highest? It doesn't need to be you need to be 10 times energetic, but what is the time of the day that you feel that you have the most energy to be able to not only sustain talking for a long period of time and engaging and having that creativity and locking into the game? You got to figure that out. That comes in part of picking your schedule and creating that plan. And I talked about that on day one. So again, it's not about you. It's about what you say. So again, when you come here and people watch your stream, cool, they want to come and spend time with you, but it's not about what I'm doing. It's about what I'm saying. It's about what value you guys are getting out of this content. What are you coming to the stream to be able to get? So more than like my setup, none of that matters. What I have behind me doesn't matter. With the gear that I have doesn't matter. It plays a little bit of role. When you think about 80-20% of that is the gear. 80% of that is what you say. What are you teaching? What are you showcasing? What value are you bringing to the community that you want to serve? So focus more on what you're going to talk about and what you plan on doing on your stream more than you worry about how you look, what kind of gear you have, what your setup is, because that slows you down. You first got to get comfortable just talking and engaging and being yourself and being the human that you are outside of streaming, outside of being outside. I know your friends know you for better than who you are, and they know the kind of personality that you have. They're like, wow, like, why are you being different on stream? Don't be different, be yourself, because that's what's going to attract the people that you want to be able to see. You have to share personal stories. That's the easiest way to get comfortable. When you have a friend and you're having that conversation, share personal stories. The more comfortable you are sharing your personal stories, the challenges that you have, the anxieties that you have, the more comfortable you're going to feel that when you turn on that camera and you look at that chat, you're going to see friends that are there for you, wanting to be there because they get to know you. They know your story. How often have you guys heard the coin story? How often have you heard the challenges that I faced? It's because it's a way for us to be able to connect and for you to get me to know me better. And then it also gets me more comfortable sharing more of those stories. So again, you can do this in a mock stream. You don't have to do it directly live. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You're not going for perfection. I can mess up here multiple times. It's okay. Like, it's not a big deal. We're live. We're literally now, regardless of where you're at, no matter the time, no matter the zone, no matter the place, we're all here in the same moment at the same time, living this moment out together. So it's live, it's in real time. So when you're talking to a friend and you mess up, you're just like, oh, you know what? Cut. Let's just start the conversation over again. No, you just say, oh, my bad. Boom. And you just keep going. So again, I think we lock into perfection, and perfection slows us down. So that's another thing. You don't have to be perfect. Okay, you don't have to be perfect. It's okay to be able to mess up. And the biggest driver, the biggest thing that held me back when I first got started getting comfortable with the camera was literally getting rid of bad thoughts. Get rid of your bad thoughts. We sometimes self-talk to ourselves and bring ourselves down. Oh, how am I going to look? Oh, what are people going to say? Oh, man, it's not perfect. Oh, like my quality. Or like, we self-talk ourselves. And when you realize that, like, we're the hardest on ourselves, like, other people are not going to be that hard on you. Like, they're not really concerned with that. And if you do have people that come in and are like, oh, you look ugly, or like, oh, wow, your room is gross, or like, can you fix your audio quality? Hey, so what? Plenty of other streamers you can go check out. I'm worrying about me. I'm doing what I need to do. And you'll see that the scale of the people that troll you and the people that support you is always going to be more. So try your best to be able to get rid of those thoughts. And I say that comes before you even start talking to yourself. That comes before you start to practice. You got to get your mindset and get yourself like, you know what? Like, I don't care. I'm turning on this camera. I'm getting on here. I'm about to practice. Why? Because streaming is something I want to do. Consecration is what I want to do. And I'm not going to stop. So what do you do? Like, when you go outside, you just hide? No, you go to the store, you go out there, and what? Because people don't engage with you or talk to you, it's a little bit easier. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Turning on the camera is the same thing. Going to work, it's like going to the gas station. It's like going to public places. It's the same thing. You can't hide. You could, but you don't. You don't. So it's the same thing. Don't hide in front of the camera. You just got to get comfortable with it. So that's big. The biggest thing that I can tell you. And then lastly, this is the biggest thing for me, is that you step outside of your comfort zone. So many times you feel that fear inside, but that's what you have to do. It took me a long time to be able to lean into that fear when I was like, you know what? Oh man, I'm uncomfortable. Oh man, like, I don't really want to do this. You start shaking, you start sweating. Man, I just showered. I stink now. Like, what is going on? You just got to lean into it. Because at the end of the day, you're going to suck in the beginning. You're not going to be good. I didn't like, this is like, you're seeing me here now talking consistently for like 5 minutes or so about a topic. But I didn't always start there, right? I didn't always feel comfortable talking about the things that I talked about, and I never would get this real with people. I would only do this outside. Now, this is my personality. What you're seeing here live is who I am. Like, I'm going to tell you how it is, and I'm going to try to help you as much as possible and give you the idea of like, hey, this is the things you got to do. But the only way that you're going to be able to go ahead and combat having confidence on camera is to step outside your comfort zone and just actually do it. All them tips that I gave you prior to this are important. They matter. But if you don't find the courage to be able to say, you know what, I'm going to turn on this camera and I'm going to do this because at the end of the day, like, I have a passion for this. I want to do this. Like, I want my audience to connect with me. Like, I want people to know that I'm a real human. Like, yeah, there's faceless channels. Yes, you can go out there and make content without showing your face. But at the end of the day, it's like, cool. If that's what you want to do that. But if you're doing it because you're afraid to turn the camera on, I'm telling you now, you're going to regret it. And the biggest thing that I told myself when I was younger, I lived by this RR rule. I'd rather get rejected than have regret. I'd rather get rejected than have regret. I'd rather turn on the camera, show up, start streaming, and get everybody trolling me than me never turn the camera on and never even give somebody the opportunity to troll me, because I'm the only one that's going to suffer because it's what I want to do and I didn't push forward. So I hope that this today inspires you to be able to push the go live button, to turn that camera on, to get comfortable with who you are as a person. Understand that you're beautiful, you're perfect, you were made the way you were meant to be made, and you're meant to be able to share the things that you're meant to be shared. All your experiences, all of your challenges are meant for a reason because you have a story to tell. So tell the story, get on the camera and build your community. So please just start. I want you guys to start. I want you guys to feel confident in what you're doing and understand that this is a process and you have to fall in love with the actual process and the journey of becoming the person you got to become.